Denver already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, a first down. Back to throw. Daniels.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
There he was in the slot, into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Nah, I wouldn't. I would have bet on the Texans just because Deshaun Watson, to be honest.
He's had a fantastic rookie
season. He broke 2 sacks in one play.
Wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier
he
for
had
his
like the most dependable receiver you could have.
Because for the most part, what they've seen has been pretty sensational.
Gun. Check 99. Check 99. Joker. Whip. Watch the whip. Check.
Now a handoff looking right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, he motivates your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. Now they try the right side here. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go. Switch. Check 15. Check the backer. 20. Check 4.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set it.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level, and quick, make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field.
Where this nigga at, man? I gotta avenge my guy Brady.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Check nickel. Kill.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check, 43. Time to go, night.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that unit.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he does.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. Tackle.
Newton to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. Newton on 3rd down. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But, boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Daniels. He completes it to Boyd. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away.
Yeah, I said I didn't want us to make it.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Over there.
This from 54 yards away. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A.J. Green, 79 yards.
Oh, team. And my departments have been shut down over there. You forgot? Go check them stats.
Exactly
Go check them stats.
Teams to take a shot.
Go check them
Right
stats.
after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board.
You ain't gonna like them no more?
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now a deep ball to be caught here near midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Mike, watch the slant. 53's the Mike. 8. Go. Let's go, let's go.
From the gun on third down, Newton. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it seems almost effortless.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Bro, they said you had in the third for him instead of the
this
second.
time it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Again, Newton. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Double dog, that's the way. Kill. Alert 3.
His pass caught.
I just told him that y'all waiting for him to open it. So, this nigga said, wildin'.
From 3 yards out. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Play to win. Let's go.
Yo.
The Bengals drive
He said,
about to get going.
he said he about to open it, all right?
One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you
Said
want
he
to
about
draw
to
things
open
up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
He's just going to nowhere to escape, and he goes down. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Second and 15.
Stay in the line. Hit.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Hold up, they ain't clear that shit yet.
Florida State, big shit. Florida State. I put that after her leg, but I ain't holding you back. I put my Thomas roll, super ain't saving no holes.
I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Yeah, they ain't cleared that Bosa one yet. They cleared the other one. Such a team.
What they talking about? What they talking about?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Nah, they just gonna have to throw in the pick for a little bum players, and they're not gonna count that.
Yeah,
you get 3 trades. They're not gonna count like the little extra 4th or the 2nd deal, because like it's still part of one deal.
The interception, Daniels. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
That means Saquon asking for a fortune.
Brian Burns, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On 4th down, Daniels. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
You hate because you ain't got no head.
And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal.
Sponge, 20.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again.
Find out he ain't ready for the 2-3-9 like he said he is.
That's my juju, man. 2-3-9 ain't no good, man.
With touchdown number 7 on the year.
Man, 2-3-9 all over
they
there,
widen their
man.
lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental.
We ain't gonna talk about
We
that.
live it like that. We live it like that, man. We live it like that.
Touchdown.
We live it like that, bro. We live it like that. We live it like that. Hey, we live it like that, bro.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite.
We live it
But in the
like that,
secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Hit the artery. In the artery, yeah.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I went to school with them niggas.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't
They
they?
don't
They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
They go play action here on first down. He's got a first down.
Yo,
Jezzy.
Jezzy.
And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard
He said
line.
2 firsts and 2 seconds is a little bit excessive for anybody in the game. He said 2 firsts are acceptable.
He's taken down. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there.
Yeah, you know what I was told.
But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
Yeah. You gotta find somebody that got 2 picks, 2 firsts this year.
Air it out deep for Green.
So that would be.
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. Bengals on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be third and forever.
Yeah, but we gonna have to work something else. They gonna have to throw a play into that.
Looks to throw fires right side, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free on fourth down.
And I say it right now in the chat. And I say it in the chat.
Chill, man. We ain't need all that, man. Chill. Yeah, I'll send you 2 firsts in the player.
What that, Joe?
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Back to throw. Daniels. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 37.
Hey, we need 2 folks in the playoff, bro.
Shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now.
We need a
interceptions, and you can almost see
first, a second, and a playoff. You can have your next year pick. You don't want your next year pick.
Probably way too much.
Give me your first, your second, and a player.
He's doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do.
And
Get
DJ.
through this game.
Everybody here doing
Go to the press
Who the fuck
conference,
is
meet
DJ?
it head on,
Everybody
and show
here
your
doing
teammates
deals.
you're ready to shoulder what happened today.
I told you I don't need no
and you'll be
DNs.
ready
I got
for the next
5
game.
And
DNs.
if
You
he
give me
can
your
do
first,
that
your
as a
second,
rookie,
and
that's a
Brandon.
great
Or give me
sign
your
of maturity.
first, and Brandon.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
I tell you what, I got the gun
Seems just
today,
as
man.
good here in the
I
4th
ain't
as
finna
it
play
was way
around
back
with
in the
you.
1st, isn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Gun.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there.
And they got threat detector on
Now
him.
2
Love it.
fourth-quarter touchdowns. And thanks to the interception,
It's good.
the
You ready to
Panthers
play?
offense cashes in with
I ain't
6.
playing shit, man.
Now Zerline on to
You
add
a
the
bitch,
extra
nigga.
point.
Super Bowl
And
champ
always
this,
takes
Super Bowl
off with
champ
it. It's a
that, man. Play me.
When I get ready, that's what
And he's going to go
the
down
champ do.
right at
You
the
know what I'm
line of
saying?
scrimmage.
I told you,
The
bro.
defense
from
left
Steve,
him
man.
with
I'm talking
nowhere
about
to
an
go.
X Factor
And the
right now,
try
man.
for
You talking about a
2 is
superstar,
denied.
a
The
linebacker.
kickoff
You
unit
talking about
is
an
out
X
on the
Factor right
field,
now.
and they will send this
You
one
right.
away.
Definitely right. Still a bitch.
This will be fielded on the back line
I
of the
don't
end
want no
zone.
Bridgewater, man. We don't want no Bridgewater. We just drafted the quarterback. We just drafted the quarterback.
Return up to only the
We just drafted the
14-yard
quarterback.
line.
He's faster than that.
This
And he'll
position,
Ricky.
trying to
And
get
he'll
back
Ricky.
into the game, teams are looking for a
No,
spark
he's
from your
faster than
special
Bridgewater.
teams.
And he'll Ricky.
That's
We
not
don't
what they
need
got,
that.
though.
He's
They
straight
got
on
a
that.
setback, and they have a
We
long
got two
field to cover
quarterbacks, man.
if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bengals
No,
drive
man,
about to get
I
going.
told you your
And
first
following the
and your first
interception, just
and Brandon
any
or first and
interception,
second
are
and
you a little
Brandon,
bit
bro.
more cautious when you start that
You
next
talking about
drive,
an
or
X
no, you
factor
just
right
throw that
now,
out the
bro.
window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead
Yes,
and be
they
loose
is.
with the football
Yes, they is.
again. You're going
Man,
to take
he no,
care
he
of it,
ain't.
but you have to be
He hit
careful
it. No,
about
he
being
ain't.
too
He a
cautious
superstar.
because now you can't run any offense at all.
Say
Still
less,
wanna
bro.
attack.
Say
We'll
less,
see
my G.
how they
Say
attack
less.
him here. 2nd and 14. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 22. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen. Express.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. A strong running. Forced out to his left. Can fight it. He lost the football. It's out. And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good thinking, sir. Oh, that's tough.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On first down, Daniels. Dumps it off to Mixon.
I got you, boy.
It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And now here's another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them. They've just...
Oh, it's a fake.
He's doing a lot, man.
And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Another game, another franchise, man.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick
Right
6.
then, nigga.
And now the kick is away.
You said you lost the game.
You should have fucked out, man.
Right, lose the
And they will
game.
not get a
You
chance
lost
to
the
return
crowd.
this one as
Everybody
it's
done
through
lost
the
the game
end
before.
zone for a touchback.
Ooh, Sean Wade got a
Bengals
speed
drive about to
upgrade
get
here.
going.
Man.
They've lost this one.
Gotta
Their
stop
offense
that
has
man,
struggled.
bro.
Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off near his own 48, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said.
You trying to side bet, nigga. You better stand up on your own, too, and get it in.
First down. Defensive back
a side bet, nigga.
for this situation. And they took advantage of the young man right there.
Throwing here, Newton.
Hey, watch down, man.
Moving left sideline, it's complete.
Hey!
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter.
Hey, you heard him?
Hey, now
He said, get to everybody.
Go with it. What up with it, Loud Pat?
Yep. Yeah, well, hey, they got your shit right, bro.
I'm
They
here,
probably
bro.
don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
I'm saying I'm trying to hold.
Hey, they got your shit right, Trump.
20.
Hey,
I heard your motherfucking ass, bro.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a
30
short
minutes
pickup
left,
there,
man.
down to about the 9.
I put that bill over there snapping.
Timeout. And as
It's
the two
like
teams
30
talking
niggas
over
get here,
on their
yeah.
respective sidelines, we
Hey.
take a break.
Oh, my. Oh, I got a little pepper.
Ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?